I don't like the option of hiding it. Hiding it just feels like it gets Max in trouble. Or has the potential to get her in trouble instead. Whereas Nathan can actually get in trouble if you, like, there's a possibility. And I won't say more than that until it happens. I don't want to spoil a whole lot.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Miss Grant.
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Of course.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
You know, the thing is, there obviously should be security cameras, but not everywhere. Put them in places where it makes sense. Like, obviously, you know, like, you can't put them in bathrooms because that isn't actually illegal. But, you know, like, yeah. You should have cameras for very obvious reasons, but don't put them everywhere. Put them where it makes sense to have them. Yeah, no, like, putting them, like, literally everywhere, that is more like, you know, a penitentiary, like she said, prison. So.
That's crazy. I get why school should be on high alert these days, but cameras in the dorm rooms.
It's a slippery slope, and it's up to you and your classmates to stand up here. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
That damn drone. Like, Brooke, get your drone away from here. Yeah. Yeah, and dorm rooms as well. That might, yeah, no, that one could actually fall under the same principle as putting them in a bathroom. It could be seen as an invasion of privacy. I know I would look at it that way. Like, put them by the entrance, like, put them on the outside by the entrances, to see who goes in and out if you need to, but other than that, I wouldn't put any on the inside. I mean, sure, bad shit can happen, but it's still invasion of privacy, and that's just not right. Either way.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here.
Yep.
Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Orwellian, I see. Yeah, I'll sign it.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Hell yeah. Okay. Bro, stop blowing up my phone, goddammit. Warren just blowing up my phone. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? Any excuse to not study. Please? Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Whoa. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Dude, were you fucking high? God damn. Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Hi, Max. Can you get my flash drive? I need some info in space. Hello? Sorry, running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Hey, Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Hell yeah. Okay.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
I love, like, the backing music in the game. Like, people always talk about the licensed soundtrack part of it, but I don't know, it's just, get the drone out of here, goddammit!
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there.
Yeah, people always talk about the licensed songs, and, like, they're good. Don't get me wrong. But I love, like, the just in-game music, you know, like the soundtrack. For just areas like this. It's just nice and relaxing.
Hey, Evan,
Most of the time.
mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous
see.
fallen soldier?
Can I answer this right the first time? Ooh, I think it was Robert Capa?
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet
Hell
child
yeah.
knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for
Absolutely.
a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a
Yes.
privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Absolutely.
These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
Yeah. We'll learn more about that in Before the Storm. Because, yes, I am playing that too. On camera. Absolutely. Okay. There you go.
Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
What was she like?
She was like mercurial. You know what that means.
Of course I do, you snob. I know, I can be a little diva. What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good.
Evan, you hit it right between the eyes.
Clever.
Vortex Club sucks. Hey, Luke. Why do you look upset? You have a muffin. Muffins are... You got a muffin. Anyway, whatever.
Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
You know him.
I mean, she clearly doesn't really know Luke, so... I'm not gonna, like, just say, oh, I busted him, but... Well, you know.
Not really. I've seen him around.
Sounds like you know way more than that. Max, tell me.
No, he's just a dick. Yeah, no. Plus, I don't... Plus, if... I don't remember what she says if you say you busted him. But it doesn't feel, like, completely in character, since she doesn't really know him, you know? And, like, it would also cause, like, fear, probably, because, like... Oh, Nathan Prescott's got a gun! For fuck's sake, he's got a gun! Nope, he's just a
Nope,
dick.
he's just an entitled dick with a lot of money. Not my type.
Somebody needs to take that prick down.
It'll happen. Karma doesn't play favorites.
Yeah, history always proves that, right? Just wait for justice, you sheeple.
Look. Okay.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
Yeah, sure.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute, Muse. Oh, that's a good posture.
All right.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Best portrait
There you
ever.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Hopefully it helps him gain a little bit of confidence too. Let me say that. Hey, yo, Justin. What's up? What's up, brother?
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such,
You're
a
such
poser.
a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Now, this is another one that I wouldn't go back. But I want the picture.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Mac.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you
Hell
want to
yeah.
see?
Tray
Go
flip.
for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trevor. I have to. I have to. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. You're cool. Oh, was I supposed to do this after going to the dorms? Didn't realize. Since I'm already here, I just like to. Oh no, there we go. Birds. I forgot about that one. Hell yeah. To all of you.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks.
Oh, come
Plus, he
on
is
now.
pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria
Whoa
wasn't
there.
all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Come on now. No, no, no.
No way.
No.
You can get him so busted. And he's not going to mess around with a student.
That's what you think.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
Interesting. See, you learn something new every day at school.
Like I said, you have a lot to learn. Max, see you in class.
God damn. You know. Seriously though, okay. So like this picture ended up being in Captain Spirit. And like it creeps me the fuck out so much. Cause like so again, if you know, you know. I'll leave it there, the whole thing with Jefferson. If you know, you know. won't spoil it. But it creeps me out because, like, that looks like Max. That looks like Max. And it's just like, oh, that feels so dirty. I mean, it already looks dirty. Like, again, once you know, it's already dirty. But it makes me feel even more dirty, even dirtier. So, yeah. But let's sit down, think about things.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power.
Tornado.
I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time.
Indeed,
So
you
there
did,
has to
young
be a
Max.
reason. And I have to find out why.
Oh, absolutely. There's the drone again, spying on the conversation between Stella and other girl, whose name I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay, who else before I go to the dorms? There's Brooke playing with her drone. There's Hayden, who is probably high.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right.
Yep.
You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially
need
when
it.
one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in,
Oh,
and it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems
Oh,
weird to
man.
think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
fuck off. Don't call me a bitch.
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max.
Unless he's talking about Victoria.
No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
I mean, I guess he could be talking about Victoria, because, like, yeah, he could be. But she's in the Vortex Club. Well, then again, just because she's in the Vortex Club doesn't mean that Hayden likes her. Nonetheless, what's
Hi,
up, Brooke?
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
a weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you.
It's just
Honey,
a flying machine.
Warren said you were smart. Please,
It normally has a
step
camera
back.
attached.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Yes. No. That's one I don't need to go through. It's like, oh, could I fly it? Yes. Do I really want to? Not really.
Ew, gross. At least switch to E6.
AOV.
Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter.
Yeah.
I don't want to go that. They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah,
I
they do.
don't want to go there. Otter power? I'm so not there. I
But
don't
you
want
like
to go that way.
otters.
And
Stop.
this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic.
Absolutely. Yes, I know, I know. I think that's all. Got the picture of the bird on the statue, got the picture of Justin getting hit in the, getting hit in the dick.
I've never seen so many missing persons posters for the same person.
I mean,
I could
someone
go for a
very
burger
clearly
now.
cares. 2 whales. All right.
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work.
Oh, so creepy.
Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
Indubitably.
That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
Oh, can't look at that one. Okay. All right, let's get to the dorm. Hell yeah. Wait, what is that? Oh.
I need to go there and grab Warren's flash drive.
Yep. Indubitably, I do say. God. This game always just pulls me in every time. Like I can't get sick of it. I can't. I just love it too much.
Yeah.
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Alyssa?
Oh. Hi, Max.
How are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm by myself reading Chicklet. Pretty soon I'll be bonding with Victoria at the Vortex Club.
I think you're better off reading Chicklet.
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
Hell yeah. Absolutely right. I'll get to you later. First, let me get the picture of the little squirrely. Come on. Come on. Hi, squirrel. I like squirrels. Yes.
Nice, bro.
And
There's Kate, looking sadder than usual. Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
You look down. You okay?
I'm kind of over humanity today. Sorry to be a drama queen.
Is there anything...
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
you're good. You're good.
Glad to see our campus is eco-friendly.
You're just thinking about a lot of stuff.
Football, Max. Big football. Step away.
Can I talk to Sam?
Howdy, Samuel.
Hell yeah.
Well, hello there.
What's up with these Rachel Amber posters?
Only she would know that, right?
I guess. It just makes the campus look sad.
You can't color over that sunlight.
What do you think happened to her?
Best not to dwell on the past. Samuel looks forward, like a clock.
That does make Samuel seem guilty. He's like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to dwell on the past. It's like, eh. It's just, yeah.
What was she like? She must have been popular.
Even sunlight can cast shadows. Rachel did both at once, you know. She was like a battery, positive and negative.
I mean, aren't we all?
You knew Rachel?
How can you know a prism? You just stare in awe. Now I have to go paint windows.
See you later, Samuel.
And watch your step around here, Max. After I sweep, I paint.
Indeed. Alright.
You'd think with all the rain here in Oregon, you wouldn't need to water the lawn. I guess Blackwell has to keep the lawn and plants well manicured to look good on a catalog.
That Pacific Northwest. All the rain.
Oh, look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of Blackwell. What a lame gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson, falls for your wave hipster bullshit. The Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
How many times do I have to tell you to go home?
Since you know all the answers, I guess you have to find another way into the dorm. We ain't moving. Oh, wait. Hold that pose.
Oh, Lord.
So original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias. Now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
Oh yes, Victoria. I'll get your bony ass out of my way.
Oh, you done it now. You're gonna make
I don't
a
want to
big
mess
mistake.
with that ladder and hurt poor Samuel. I just want to get Victoria the hell out of the way.
Yep.
There goes Samuel da Vinci to paint the window.
Yep. Yep.
This main sprinkler valve looks easy enough to use.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I know what to do, but you have to let it all play out first. So yeah. It's like Max, like even if I know the answer, Max as a character doesn't have all the answers, doesn't have the puzzle pieces connected yet.
Sweet. Nice, bro.
Is it going to... Do I have to do the sprinkler first? I guess I have to do the sprinkler first. That is fine. Nope, can't do that.
This main sprinkler valve looks easy enough to use.
Okay, there we go, there we go.
Damn, I missed something. I better rewind.
Okay. Let me tamper with the evidence real quick. Sam, I didn't do
let's
anything.
see if this works.
I didn't do anything, Sam.
What the hell?
Oh.
Are you kidding? Look at this. Chill, Victoria. It's just water. Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs? You look great. I can't even chill on the steps.
That water for a moment there looked really bad, actually. It looked like it was like raging water, like rapids.
No way! No fucking way!
Okay, Victoria?
Oh, Samuel is sorry. Wet paint is not good for hair, nope. Sorry.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo!
Hold on. We'll get some towels. We'll be right back.
So move your ass before I drive.
It worked. Don't mess with Max, bitches.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
See, look. Again, I know the choices, but I'm gonna comfort her because one, I don't think Max actually would make fun of her. Not in my headcanon anyway. And two, even if I think she deserves it, she's close with Nathan. We know this. Nathan's got a gun. So no. We are comforting.
I am sorry. That's an awesome cashmere coat.
It was. But there'll be another.
Hell yeah.
Well, you always seem to know how to pick the right outfits.
I do have some talent. Mr. Jefferson told me.
I've seen your pictures. You have a great eye. Richard Avedon-esque.
He's one of my heroes. Thanks, Max. I hope those sluts get me a towel before they hang a sign on me. You deserve a better shot. Sorry about blocking you and the go fuck your selfie.
That was mean, but pretty funny.
I mean,
One of
admittedly,
those days,
yes.
you know?
I know exactly what you mean, Victoria. I'll see you later.
Au revoir.
And like one, yeah, okay. The line was
Victoria probably
admittedly
played
kind of
me.
funny.
I should have played her. Better get to my
No.
room before I find Warren.
Again, like admittedly, it was pretty funny. Two, I prefer comforting as well because like you get like a nice genuine moment with Victoria there. I do like that. Ooh. Was this sound here originally? Like this song? Yep, there you go. Come on, get out there.
Victoria is going to be pissed we took so long.
It didn't even take that long. Jeez. Yeah, was this song here originally? It's really good. It actually reminds me a bit more of what we'd get with Life is Strange 2. You know?
Is this a Vortex Club or a Victoria Club initiation? Truly pathetic.
This was clearly the room of one Rachel Amber.
Room 217? No way in hell am I ever going in here.
Red rum. I wonder what that could mean. It couldn't be a very awful and disturbing action, just spelled backwards. It could never be that.
I'd love to make a photo collage of every person who've posted these.
Jeez.
Man, people here are merciless.
Fuck off, bro. I wish I could tear that down. Great. God damn it. Juliet, read this week's edition of the Blackwell Totem.
Juliet, extreme reporter.
Damn straight.
Dana's still a cheerleader at heart.
Yeah. I mean... You know what? That's one thing I kind of wish that you could actually... Like a little side subplot. That you could dig into.
Nice atmospheric shot. Needs dusting.
Well, you know. Yeah. TP Wars.
Looks like nobody won this TP war. There's nothing left but ghosts. At least that's an alarm from this century.
Man, is there anyone out there that ever actually thought about pulling one of those? Like, I never did, but I can't be... I'd be lying if I said I never thought about it. Be alert on campus. Observe the following tips for your own safety. Always be aware of your location. Always let a friend know where you are or where you're going. Always report any incident immediately to the campus authorities. To download a free campus alert app, go to blackwellacademy.ed. Oh, I wonder, is that that could be the app that Chloe gets or Chloe has it before the storm. Geek Girls Book Club. And a bike.
Thanks for the warning.
Nice. Can't go in the showers. Must be getting cleaned. All right. No boys allowed. No balls allowed. Funny enough, that still means the same thing.
They live.
Yeah. We'll bang for Jesus.
Okay, this is just mean and stupid.
Yes. Peace.
This is like the public DNA of our dorm.
Yeah. Meat is still murder. Join the Blackwell Vegan Club. You know, if you're vegan, cool. I respect the hell out of that decision. But why is it always a thing that, like, vegans have to tell people they're vegan? Like, it's a stereotype now. Why is it gotta be a thing? Come on now. I don't like that shit. Be the change you wish to be. You wish to see, Gandhi.
Oh, Victoria, give me a fucking break. How sad. I didn't write anything. I have nothing to say.
Sometimes that's fine. Sometimes that is fine. You got no legs.
Home sweet home. My favorite cocoon.
Absolutely. Look at the cookies.
I love that Mom sent me a fat box of chocolate coconut bites for my birthday. And slipped in a $200 gift certificate. She sure knows how to make a sad birthday happy.
Speaking of Mom. Max, your principal sent me an email saying that you told some tall tales about a Blackwell honor student. Is this true? The principal said this was a serious false charge and that he is worried you're telling stories. Call me ASAP so we can talk about this. Oh, it's true. He's just a fucking prick.
Hard to believe I'm 18 now. I'm lucky my parents enabled my photo habit into adulthood.
The mark of good parents. Support your kids no matter what. Because they're always your kids. And you should always want the best for them. Happy birthday, Maxine. We'll never forget the day you were born and your first smile. It was love at first sight. It's your special day. We miss you, but we're so proud that you're following your dreams. We love you, your mother and father. That's very formal. Like, that's very formal. It's a very formal note to send to your child.
It's not exactly pretty and pink, but no shits are given. I like my wardrobe.
That's fine.
Would Man Ray call them selfie portraits?
I don't know. I don't know, Woody. I'm not the most familiar with art.
I'm glad Kate let me borrow her copy of The October Country. I should have every Bradbury book for myself. Instant film is so damn hard to find and expensive now. But I can't help it. I'm analog, not digital.
I wonder, does Max... You know what, we never see, like, Max, like, having a job. Is she just, like, saving up money that her parents have given her? I mean, I get that. Again, I relate to that. I did that all the time.
You are thirsty. I'm the worst baby mama. Drink up.
There you go. Drink up.
One day I'll organize my film collection. One day I'll get an actual HD TV.
Hey, look, there is nothing wrong with a CRT.
Looks like Dana left me a little post-it note.
Hey girl, I borrowed your drive so I can watch some flicks while I study. If you need it back, just track me down in my room.
Great. Now I have to go get the flash drive from Dana's room.
Photo album.
Philip Lorca de Corsia, my man. I don't think I could take my camera to those places. Look at that shot. I love Julia Cameron's Victorian vibe. Talk about analog cameras. Ah, Dolly, what a fantastic eye. He could truly freeze time.
Woohoo. Okay. So now...
There's my poor laptop begging me to check in.
Oh, but of course.
Daniel has so much talent. I hope nobody hates on it just because it's me.
He's even got the freckles.
I am so addicted to this site. Look at these vintage beauties.
Camera porn. You know what? That is not a site I'd want to have in my browsing history. That would give people the wrong idea, and I'm like, no. No.
Lauren makes me laugh. It's nice to feel like I already made a real friend here.
Max, thanks for your email and copy of Jefferson's class notes. Now I shall never stop sending you messages of gratitude. I also have a rather eclectic collection of TV, cults, classic, and fucked up films on a fat flash drive if you ever want to check them out. Thanks again for the help. I'm a scientist more than an artist. Now you can quickly explain to me how a camera works. Or, now can you quickly explain to me how a camera works? Being seeing you, Warren. Yeah.
That's the only tourist picture I let them take of me at the Space Needle. That was a good hockey game and a great fight. Man, Kristen and Fernando were so drunk hanging on the Fremont Troll. Cartier-Bresson, Thoreau, Hamilton, the greatest.
I love all the dialogue.
I should hit the thrift store and pick up some dollar vinyl. Is that too hipster? I don't care.
No!
Music inspires me in my photography.
I'm also biased because I love vinyl. I do.
Max and Chloe, best friends forever. Who even says that anymore? I'm going to have to call Chloe eventually and find out what she'll say. The longer I wait, the worse it'll be. Idiot.
Yeah.
So cheesy, but it makes me smile thinking of the day Mom and I sewed that together.
To all of you. Selfie of yourself in the mirror. Very MySpace of you. Actually, if it was MySpace, you'd be holding the camera at an angle. And you get like the head tilt and yeah.
Warren even left me a little message with his flash drive. He's such a goofball.
Yes. Yes, he is. To Max or whom it may concern, the cinematic contents of a flash drive are of a graphic, life-altering, controversial nature. This collection has been downloaded with the greatest care, and for the most discriminating viewer, I congratulate you on your taste and eagerly await your in-depth reviews of Cannibal Holocaust and Ultra Vixens. Peace, Warren. We don't need that on. Save some power.
Ahoy, Captain. At least I know you've got my back. When I swallowed your eye and my parents rushed me to the ER, I knew we were bonded forever.
I wish that wasn't relatable. I did something similar when I was a very little child. Mine would have been worse, though.
It feels so nice to just relax. This day has been so damn bizarre, and it feels like it has gone on forever. Maybe I'll just wake up now and find out I was dreaming all of this. Or like Poe said, a dream within a dream.
I do like the references. There are some that are like, really? Why? Then you remember, oh wait, she brought up the Final Fantasy movie because it's Square Enix. We haven't got to that part yet. I guess it's technically a spoiler, but it's a little line of dialogue that's irrelevant to the story. Nonetheless.
You can't get out now, Dana, so tell me the truth or rot in there.
Time to go put ourselves in the middle of some
Welcome to the real
drama.
drama queens of Blackwell.
Yep.
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max. I've locked Dana in the room because we're cool.
You are ridiculous.
She's your friend.
Friends don't sex with their best friend's boyfriend.
No, probably not. How did you find out?
Why do you care? Why are you even asking me? You never talk, just zone out with your camera.
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last name?
You know what I will say? That's not the first... Like, if I were in a similar situation, that is not the first question I would ask to get someone to prove someone actually cares. It's like, oh, what's my last name? It's like, bro, that's not the question I'm asking. But whatever. It's Juliet Watson.
Juliet Watson.
Duh.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
I read
Of
the
course
paper.
I do. Just because I don't talk a lot doesn't mean I don't care. So, how did you find out about them?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
According to Victoria. Huh.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did. I know the proof is in her room.
I got you, Dana. Which, by the way, it's... I mean, she's just jealous about, the whole thing. And I get it.
Let's play a little photo Tetris and leave Victoria a message. Let's
No.
move this here. And this one there. A pattern is emerging.
Oh, I'll go back, butterflies. Don't worry. I'm not gonna leave it there. I don't want to leave evidence I broke into her room that was unlocked. I just wanted my damn picture. Yep. Just wanted my damn picture.
Dior, Givenchy. You could pay for my tuition with that wardrobe.
Yeah.
Those boots are made for walking runways.
Hey, I like that reference, actually.
That is a tasty plasma. Maybe I could sneak in and watch Final Fantasy Spirits Within. I don't care what anybody says. That's one of the best sci-fi films ever made.
You're only saying that because it's a Square Enix game.
I bet Victoria put Juliet on her shit list after this article.
Is the Vortex Club a cult? One of Blackwell Academy's most durable and influential social groups, the Vortex Club, started in the neon 1980s as a new wave rebellion against the yuppie forces of the Reagan era. Imagine a time when computer nerds were dumped into garbage cans and blue hair was a cause for expulsion and even violence. Male students who wore earrings were bullied and beaten. Now every football player has 2 or 3 exotic piercings. Ew. Well, depends on what you mean by exotic piercings. If you know what I mean. So the Vortex Club was originally a haven from the peer pressure that every generation experiences. How ironic, then, the revolutionary roots of social misfits has become what some students claim is an elitist cult. Or is this just the envy at one of Blackwell's most successful organizations? We tried to interview Vortex Club member Victoria Chase, but she refused to comment and even tried to stop the story from publication. Yeah. Oh no, there's definitely a shit list going on there.
Ouch. Well, at least she puts her photographs out there. Unlike me.
Yeah. That do be true. Every artist will get rejected before they get
She's
accepted.
actually got a classic medium format camera with some awesome prime lens. I hate you, Victoria. No, officer, I'm not snooping. Just admiring Victoria's cutting-edge tech.
Not stooping at all.
Is she going to get a 3D printer for her dorm room? Maybe I will join her posse.
God, those things are so much money. Like, god damn.
They should call this series Aloof. Cold and soulless. Kinda like Victoria.
Oh. That one hurts.
Okay, if
actually.
I did wear expensive
But that was
jewelry,
kinda mean.
I would wear this for sure. Yes, I get it. Enter the Vortex Club. No.
Never! You can't make me.
Yes, Victoria has the best Retina screen laptop. I'll give Victoria props for not posting my photo. And for this nice shot. Boom! This is the email I need to show Juliet. Now I have to print this fast and get the hell out of here.
Taylor, so sad to inform you that I totally punked Juliet and Dana just now. All I had to do was mention to Juliet that I saw a nasty sext from Dana on Zach's phone. Dumbass, believe me, And so I expect there to be a dorm rampage soon. Juliet deserves this for slutting Zach away from me. As for Dana, who gives a shit? Get out your popcorn. God damn it. Print that some bitch. Hell yeah. I'm not busy snooping though. Or I'm not done snooping. I am busy snooping.
Victoria is a real Jefferson groupie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Victoria hates Rachel Amber this much? How insecure.
Yeah. That one, yeah, that one's not normal. All right, give me the email. Let's go.
This better convince Juliet that Dana is innocent.
I got that, got my picture, and then left no trace. Hell yeah, here we go.
Juliet, read this.
Of course. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana.
You are. And I hope so. You really think I'd mess around with Zachary?
No, but I get stupid jealous. I owe you dinner. Still love me?
And you do my laundry.
Thanks, Max. You're like the Blackwell Ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about Victoria.
You set me free. Thank you. Warren's flash drive is on my desk.
That's cool. I never mentioned the flash drive though.
Almost done. Get the flash drive and then I'll go see Warren. I can't even imagine what life would be like being a cheerleader. Dramatic, I guess.
Absolutely.
Dana takes her Blackwell spirit seriously.
Must protect my precious so Max never has to chase it down again.
Okay, I get it. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, let's check.
I better make sure everything is still in there.
Weird
I
science
think
homework.
Warren forgot to hide the Party Buster folder. Not that I would open it no matter how tempting. I have my self-respect.
That's good. Always, at the very least, respect. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. But I mean, are we just gonna ignore the folder that's all caps Max? That's totally not creepy, guys. Totally not creepy.
Of course a popular cheerleader like Dana would have a million friends. It's so fascinating to get a peek into Dana's social media world. And yes, Max, so terribly wrong.
Hey, come on now. Pregnancy test? I am not. Nope. Nope.
It would
I'm
be a
not
cool
touching that.
sticker without the words.
I am not touching that.
This is both sad and pathetic.
Dana, I suck at writing, but I thought I should write this so you might not hate my dumb ass forever. I know I act like a tough jock around everybody, but I never had to act around you. I'm not the kind of man you deserve. You saw how I posted out. If you need any money, let me know. And that lets us know right there that is a positive pregnancy test. And I will talk to Dana, but nope, I'm not bringing that up. Hell no. Fuck off. I ain't doing that.
Hey, Dana. Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe Juliet locked me in my own room. Real mature.
Victoria is not nice. I don't get it. She has everything. And to pull that prank on a friend?
Just because they're in the Vortex Club doesn't mean they're BFFs. I'm in it, and Victoria creeps me out. Max, you're smart to be a loner here. Though Warren obviously likes hanging with you.
He's a good guy. A geek like me.
You saw the files in his flash drive. Tons of crazy shit. Films I've never even heard of. And in a special folder called Max.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. Creepy. All I'm saying, that's creepy. That is creepy. And yes, again, like I said, I can see the letter. We clearly know what that means. I'm not touching the goddamn pregnancy test. I don't need to know that. All right. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. Hope so. I don't mind waiting out here forever. I love this parking lot. I can count all the cars. The more I text, the longer I take. On my way. Bye. Yeah, like that's one thing is like, yeah, no, I do not need to know. I don't need to know that. You know what I mean? It's like, no, what? No. God damn it, no. No, God.
Fuck this shit.
Ow! That hurt.
Damn, I better rewind.
Move your
Alyssa,
head.
move your head.
If you insist, Max.
There you go.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I actually helped somebody.
Saving the day, baby. That sound they chose for this action will have consequences is pretty terrifying. By the way, thanks, but we're not friends. Did you need to send that? Did you need to send that? Come on now. Go home. God damn it, go home. Jeez.
So don't think I'm blind. I see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, and leave me alone.
Oh, hell no. Yes, I know I can take a photo and show that to people, but for hell no. You get away from her, you step dickhead.
Hey, why don't you leave her alone?
Excuse us, this is official campus business.
Excuse me, you shouldn't be yelling at students or bullying them.
Hey, nobody is bullying anybody. I'm doing
ain't
my
true.
job.
No, you're not.
You're part of the problem, Missy. I will remember this conversation.
Yes, you will, because it's not a Telltale game. But that doesn't matter.
Oh, Max, that was great. I think you scared him for once. I have to go, but thank you. It means a lot.
Anytime, Kate.
Anything for you, Kate.
I felt like an everyday hero helping Kate, but now Officer David Dickhead is after me. Maybe I should rewind and mind my own business?
No. Absolutely not. Hell to the no. We help Kate. Oh, God. Seriously, I love, like, this part of the soundtrack. The licensed songs are great, don't get me wrong, but the soundtrack, like the instrumental tracks, oh, I love them so much.